All right, today's agenda. We are going to be working on Ruthie, finally. I just got to get this thing done real quick. I got to get off the lift so I can get Ruthie over there. All right, over here's the new engine. Let's take a gander at it real quick. Let's get this puppy here unholstered here real quick, and we'll take a nice little gander at her. No, not that tight. There you go. Now, get old razor blade. On top here, in that box, is all the extra junk out of the other blowed up engine that came out of it. But that's parts that are still salvageable out of the old block, which I would be posting up for sale. Just try to recoup some of the money for this build, maybe. So, I gotta see what's in there, what's good still. I don't even remember what he actually said. It's so good, not good. I want to say maybe the rods and pistons, which was good rods, good fine rods and all, pistons. I might be able to get a little bit of money out of that junk. All right, let me get this thing unsheathed here, and I'll be back. So there she is, 2 Plus long block. It's the built one, the ST. The thing I'm hoping, I see they didn't bolt the fuel rail back down. So I'm hoping I have these bolts laying somewhere. And like crankcase breather. Boy, I really hope I have that stuff. Water pump. Cause we sent the other block, the other motor, it was together. I just don't remember like how together it was. I know everything is in the trunk of her car that I took off the other one. So I guess I'm gonna have to go through that. Cause you know what I mean? Like the high pressure pump, brake vacuum pump, housing, all that good junk. Really hope it's in the trunk of her car and I gotta go buy all that junk. Especially high pressure pump, no. That was XDI. All right, I'm gonna have to go take a look at that real quick. All right, back out here, we got it sidetracked. Wife wanted an office, so we had to end up building that real quick. But finally back out here, plus I had to wait on parts anyway. Had to end up getting a new water pump. I think I showed this last time, everything I needed. All my gaskets, O-rings, and that little stupid bolt that goes for vacuum pump bag of cam. But water separator, crankcase breather, whatever you want to call it. I call it crankcase breather. I think Ford calls it a water separator. I don't know. Anyhow, I gotta get bolts for the fuel rail because they were not in the box there. And also, if I can get this off there, the MZR block that was in here, they're not going to tell you this when you buy them. Don't know why. Bought it from EMS. They did not say a word about this. Alternator off your ecoboost does not fit it. You got to end up using one off of Mod Speed. Yeah, it's over $200. So I did not do that. So I ended up making a stand for the factory ecoboost one. If you look back in videos, you'll see it where I did that. So I just had to knock out that spacer that I had built in this puppy. If I can get it on there. Yeah. But I don't know what I did with the original bolts. So I want to put that on there so I can measure my bolts. I already know they're M8s. I think that's what they are. But I want to measure the length of them. Get that done. Got junk right here laying somewhere. Want to get that done. And also, what else I want to do here? Hang on. Let me get this. Oh, like I said, fuel rail bolts. I need those. I think that's it as far as having to go. I need to run over Lowe's, get that junk real quick. So I can get that stuff mounted on there. And it's getting a little late tonight. I mean, it's not late enough that Lowe's is closed, but I got work tomorrow, so I can't stay here all night. But get this puppy assembled, get it dropped in maybe tomorrow. Friday is Halloween. So it'll be Friday night. I'll be back at it. But we'll get her in there, man. We'll get this thing done. Trust me. We'll get it done. Keep getting sidetracked, like I said, but office. But it is on the lift. Everything's good. Oh, good news is we got a show car now. Trophy winner. Not really. I did win a trophy on Saturday. That's Cecil with it. But now you see we're staying busy here. I got this one. Fox body, I got to put a cow panel on it, smooth the engine bay up in there for him, and do a wire tuck and all that. He's putting a coyote in this one. And then we have this one apart, putting headset on it, getting it ready. It is supercharged and all that. Everything's laying over on the bench now. Gotta get that one together. So definitely staying busy. And then get back on Mayo. Want to get all those caught up. And I got a transmission sitting outside I gotta do on the van. Yeah. Busy's good. Busy's money, right? I can help pay for some of this junk. All right, I'm gonna run to Lowe's. See if I can't find these bolts here real quick. Because that is the only hold up I have now since I have everything from Ford now. And that is it. So, yeah. Oh, and they got a spacer for that. Rear O2, so hopefully it does work that cat efficiency code, since, you know, they're not allowed to tune that out anymore since the new rules. Don't want to get fined, don't blame them there. That one little tiny bit, where's that? There it is. I'll put a little. I've had it work a bunch of times before. And I've had two times where it didn't work, so we'll see. It's got better than nothing. Worth a try, right? All right, let me get these measured up, get over there. Let's get this motor at least completed tonight and ready to drop in. So tomorrow I can get home from work. We'll plop this puppy right in here. And yeah, maybe have fired up tomorrow night. Worst case scenario would be Friday night. I know we got to drain, it's got E85 in it still. And he wants to do a 93 tune to get it broke in, the motor broke in and all that. So I got to drain all the E85 out of it. I don't remember how much is in there. Get that out, put 93 in it so we can start fresh. All right, I'll be back shortly. All right, here's another little bit of advice when you're going back, or either way, stock to MZR or MZR back to an ST, because ST and the stock block, as far as the outside goes, seems to be all the same. MZR is different because of, one, there is no coolant passage right here in MZR that runs up to the coolant tube here. Stock and the ST block are. So luckily I did keep the fitting out of the other block. But the hose here, I ended up making this out just -6. No big deal, it's fine. I did notice another thing, this engine mount right here, which I had one here like an idiot. I sold it because I thought ST and the stock block had the same bosses for the stock mount. They do not. They use a different mount. But now this mount fitted beautiful. Now when we put this same exact mount on the MZR, which they claim that mount is for the ST or MZR block, to me, I think that's false advertisement. I know there's plenty of people, I'm sure, that say they've used it, they've had no issues with it on the MZR block. I think it's a very piss poor design for an MZR block, because this bottom leg has no place to bolt to on the MZR, because that boss is not in the block. That is not. So if they would take that bottom leg and kick it out, you'd be all right. But they don't. So you're only working on that bolt and the two bow housing bolts on the MZR, which is dumb, because they're almost across from each other. Well, that's the pivot point. So what do you think is gonna break? Yeah, the bolt or block. So I just try to give you that little tidbit of information while I'm here. All right, let's carry on. Well, she's down in there. Still gotta take the chain off of her. We got the bow housing all butted up. Got a bolt in it. Got the nuts started on the motor mounts. Got to finish those up. And then I thought I had them. I don't know where they're at. The two bolts that go through here, I got to find two that will go through there. I can put nuts on to hit the back of that mount up. And then we can just start cruising right on along. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get this chain off of here. Probably next thing I'll do is get the bow housing all the way bolted up, torque rotor bolts in and starter on it. We'll be done underneath as far as that goes until it comes time to put the exhaust on that turbo on. Still waiting on my little oil fitting to run to the turbo, so I'm hoping that comes in the mail today. Really hoping. All right, let's get this chain off here and let's keep going. All right, as you can tell, intake is on, which means starter's all on. We got the catch can on. Got the auxiliary injectors on. Pretty much this whole side here is buttoned up, finally. I know I'm moving at a snail's pace here with this car. So now we gotta work on the turbo side. which I'm waiting on one fitting still. That oil fitting for the AN, for the oil line to the turbo. So I will not be able to get it started tonight still because of that. But we can get it most of the way done. We can get turbo on the side, the AC compressor on it. Pretty much we can almost do everything on this side. And then when that fitting comes, we can slam that on there. And then we can put the intake tube and all that heavy horse shit on there. So she is definitely getting there. I went and picked up the oil, the filter, and the belt just a little bit ago. So we are definitely getting closer, fellas and fillettes. Real close now. Not much longer. I do got to drain the fuel out of it still, because it's going to be E85 is what's in it. We got to get that out for right now, because he wants to get started on the 93 before we do that. So, not a big deal. All right, let's get started on turbo here. See what happens. Make the magic happen. All right, I'm going to come up with some kind of plan here, because again, that V-band on there is just literally whooping me right now. There's a groove on a turbo flange, but it's not much of one. So you don't have a whole lot there to keep it lined up. I need to be like an octopus and have, like, 6 arms and 10 legs and everything else in order to do this by myself. All right, I'm gonna fight with it here off camera, so you guys don't have to hear me jump up and down and cuss and scream and carry on, act like a maniac. All right, sounds good. All right, I'm back. All right, so where did we leave off on this thing? Still waiting on the fitting. That's what it is. We got them. Wrong size. Thought it was an M14 by 1.5. It is not. So we ordered some M12 by 1.5s, and they were supposed to be here this morning already. They were not here yet, so hopefully they show up soon. So what we got left to do, I want to take the return line. I still got to take it off. Oil return for the turbo. Cut it down, shorten it up some, and drain the E85 out, put 93 in it. That's as far as I can go for right now until we get this fitting. And then as soon as we get it, we can hook the oil line up and put the intake tube on. Put the tune in it, fire it up. At least that base tune. I want to take this thing to the car show tomorrow. Well, have the wife drop to the car show tomorrow. It's my plan, hopefully. So I'm really hoping that it gets her today and it is the right size. That's another thing. All right, let's get to work popping this return line off so I can shorten it up where it needs to be. All right, I've got her shortened up here. I've already cleaned the line all out. I want to make sure it's the right length. It seems like it is. Went ahead and got the fitting all cleaned up now. Here's how much we had to take off of it. This is that old school, where back in the day. The real hard junk, yeah. I always use that. Seems to be the easiest way to cut that and the smoothest way. So, now I gotta make me a gasket for here, because I can't seem to find it. Then we put that on. Put the hose on, the return. We'll be done. Then I'm gonna drain the 85 out, like I said. And then it's a waiting game on the fitting, and the fitting goes in right here. That's your oil feed. And right here. So, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Well, the correct fitting finally came in. We got that in there. Intake tube on and off. What? What are you doing? Finishing this thing up finally. Did you download that tune? All right, good. I gotta put this on. You know, for the life of me, I can't remember where the other tube goes to. I'll be. Where the hell does that thing go? There should be, oh, right there. Right there, got it. All right. Now let me fight with this thing you're doing.
Care about your YouTube, he cares about volume.
Really? Everybody cares about it. Yes. That's what happens when they're broke down for a year. that what happens. Should have brought my little 1/4 inch impact, but I didn't. Batteries in it. I don't know why. Batteries in it though. Are you hitting the button?
Yeah, I'm hitting the button.
We'll get the key out of there then. Work with my hands. Oh, did it work?
No.
Imagine that.
It's like a trash imploded in here.
Franklin's been sitting around there, being used as a dumpster for the past year. I think it goes. Yeah, it's gonna go like that. Like a dent.
That's Eddie.
That place is closed down now. Tells you how long the car's been down. Make you want to smoke again?
No, I don't even know why.
Let me get that up on her. No, I needed that. Definitely need them. There be that. Then we got this one. Wet. There you are. I was kind of snuck up in there, isn't it? Make it work. Get in there. Ooh, she's a titan. Hey, may have to take it back off. There we go. I'm gonna put that up on her. All right, let me do it. There we go. Had to get the 85 out of line there. It's still in there, but this start got a little bitter, but I'm sure it's got a little bit of E85 in line mixed in there still. But it'll probably come around. Yeah, it's starting to come around already now. It's coming down. So I'm starting to get all E85 and then fuel on it. Out of it. Well, after almost a damn year, it is finally alive. Sounds good so far. That's normal. All of them smoke when it's got new junk. Wherever it catches on fire, don't know.
Mechanic work?
Might be. That's because you got freaking hands all over the shit. Plus all the oil and everything. I had to put turbo blanket on once we get back to the car show. That's gonna be too damn hot before this thing running. I still gotta stick the hood on it, engine cover, and battery cover, and all that good shit. But see how it's smoothed out now though? We finally got the 85 out lines. Alright. Nah, it'd be useless. Well, it's alive. But let's plan on taking it to a show today. No, it's not gonna happen. Why? Alternator died sitting on the bench. Why? Don't know. But it did. Makes sense. So, yeah, gotta get alternator. Put that on there now. Oh well. But it is alive, so I'm gonna end the video on a good note that it does run. Sounds good. Let's go pick alternator up. Gotta find one somewhere. Don't have to order it. Get that on there and get the hood on it. Put the covers on it and break this thing in though. But it is alive. And it's not knocking. It's been since February. All right, well, keep a lookout for the next one because next one will probably be tuning on it. and put miles on her, get it broke in, all that good junk. So, yeah, at least it's alive. Till next time. Remember I said I was ending that video there? Haha, I lied. I went ahead and stuck alternator on it. And guess what? It is charging like a champagne now. Yes, finally. I don't know how the alternator died sitting on the shelf, but it did. It happened. Got a cinder in a box body one time died. So I'm sitting on the shelf. And take a gander, look. Boom. 14.9 down. I really hoping it was on there. I checked everything on it, and everything pinpointed back to the alternator. So she is alive, and it will stay alive now. Yep. Now I can finally put the engine covers on it, turbo blanket on it, the hood on it. Take it out, break it in, bring it back. Have 20 miles, change oil on it, and yeah, let this old puppy eat. Boy, I'm so excited that this thing is running again for her. We didn't make the show with her, but it's alive. That is a big plus. Yes, and it sounds good. Shoo-wee. Yes. Yes, yes. There you go. All right, like I said, next one will probably be tuning with Adam, and next year, hopefully we'll be putting down some good times over at Cecil, hopefully. We're going to see. Really hope. I want to see his car at least in the 10s. 10s would be nice for her. Be real nice for her. Oh, man, this thing's been dead since February. Just take note of who you let tune your car. That's all I can say. It has been a very expensive year and a half or whatever it has been. And, you know, I don't want to name no names. Ain't no names out there. If you follow the build, you'll know. So, she went back to Adam, and I think it was a good choice. I really do. Going back to him. They were at Tune Plus. Because he had this car running its best before, and guess what? It never grenaded. That was a huge plus right there. It could have ran 1450 as long as you didn't keep grenading. So, yes, I am extremely happy. Now we can end this video on a really good note that it is done. Well, 98% of the way done. My job's almost done. After this is tuning. Yeah. All right, colors and fillets. I'm gonna peace out here on this one, because it is a real good note. Deuces.